There's about to be double the amount of expired listings hitting the market. For tip number 11 of my 75 tips for realtors and the last 75 days of 2024, here's your tip, and it has to do with how you can get your hands on some expired listings. So here in the Dallas-Fort Worth market, I would say it's common for most listing agents to take a 6-month listing. So what that means is we need to be looking on the MLS for homes that will be probably expiring in the next 2 to 3 weeks. We then need to set up an appointment to go preview those homes. I want to take a look at them. I want to see why they haven't sold. I want to know, was it tough to make an appointment? Was maybe that the reason that they're struggling to sell it? Maybe the sellers had too many strict guidelines on accepting appointments. I want to know the condition of the property. Was it condition, was it price, or was it marketing? Because it comes down to those 3 things. So I'm going to go tour those listings, and then I'm going to leave very detailed, thorough, thoughtful feedback. As a seller, I would probably appreciate hearing those things. Maybe their agent has told them those things if they're good, but maybe their agent has not. And it might be refreshing to read some feedback and say, ugh, this agent's actually giving us some constructive feedback. And I'm also assuming that the feedback that I leave on the showing service is going to make its way to the seller. Anyway, so when you make those assumptions, you have a good shot at then getting your feedback seen by that seller. In some markets, it is common to leave behind your business card, just to let people know that you've been there. Now, when I heard this tip, I'm like, no, why are you doing that? But I'm finding out that it's actually pretty common practice around the country to leave your business card behind after a showing. Let me know in the comments about that too. I traditionally have not done that. Just because technology makes it pretty easy to know when someone has opened up the door, opened up your lockbox, and then close the lockbox with showings. So if you do that, the suggestion was leave behind a business card at that showing that you do. Now the homeowners have your information. So perhaps if the listing expires and they're considering who they want to interview, your name might be top of the list. So if you like that tip, make sure you give me a follow so you don't miss any of my 75 tips. My name is Kim Dean. I serve in the North Dallas suburbs, and I've been an agent here for the last 22 years. Actually, this month celebrated 22 years, and I love sharing tips that help other agents win.